I've coded and opened a movie package to demonstrate some of the more commonly used features in a timeline. For example, I can just click and drag the playhead to get to any point in the movie very easily. I can watch a single instance by double-clicking on it. That opens up an instance movie window. I can watch all the instances in a row. Just double-click on the name of the row. Again, another movie window pops open, and you can see each of the instances represented by these red chapter markers. I can also skip between the instances very easily and quickly. I can manually reorder the rows by clicking and dragging in a more optimal sequence. There's also some built-in sorts, such as sort by name and sort by color. I can also edit the length of an instance after it's been coded. For example, I can make it longer on the end of it or shorter at the end of it. If you watch the timeline, you can see the instance actually getting longer and shorter as I click on these buttons on the beginning or the mark inside as well as the mark outside. There's also a couple different display options which allow you to view what information has been coded or labeled on the instance. So for example, I can double click on this instance and I'll go ahead and pause it, but you can see that the code name, the row name, or the code in this case is bicycle, instance number is 1, and it happened at the intersection of Elm and Broadway on this date and in the afternoon. These are the labels that are on that instance. It's also really easy to find overlapping time of instances in two rows. For example, if I wanted to find all the time that a bicycle and a pedestrian were in the intersection at the same time, I can use this create new row feature, as this diagram shows, to find any time in the timeline where A, in this case pedestrian, and B, in this case bicycle, are coded. I'll hit create row, that generates a new row here, and we can see all the overlapping time between those two rows. There are a lot more features to take advantage of in the timeline and movie package, but as I said, these are just some of the more commonly used features to get you started.